Breast cancer is one of the most common cancers affecting women worldwide, and the earlier it's detected, the better the chances of successful treatment. The truth is, many women don't realize the early warning signs until the disease has already progressed. That's why awareness and education are so important. Today, we're going to talk about 5 important warning signs of breast cancer that every woman should know. This isn't meant to scare you, but to empower you, because knowledge truly is the first step toward protection and prevention. Let's get into it. The first sign to watch for is a lump or thickening in the breast or underarm area. This is often the most recognized warning sign of breast cancer, but not all lumps are cancerous. Sometimes lumps are caused by cysts, hormonal changes, or other benign conditions. However, if you feel a firm lump that doesn't move easily, or one that feels different from the rest of your breast tissue, it's important to get it checked by a doctor. Some women may dismiss a lump if it isn't painful, but breast cancer lumps are often painless in the early stages. Regular self-exams can help you become familiar with your body, so that if something feels unusual, you'll notice it sooner. Another warning sign is a change in the size, shape, or appearance of the breast. Many women know what their breasts normally look like, so changes may be subtle but noticeable over time. One breast may suddenly look larger or sit differently than the other. There could be swelling, or in some cases, shrinking of the breast tissue. Sometimes the skin may appear dimpled or puckered, almost like the texture of an orange peel. This happens because the cancer is affecting the underlying tissue and pulling at the skin. If you see changes like these that don't go away after your menstrual cycle, it's time to schedule a medical checkup. The third sign to be aware of involves nipple changes. Pay attention if your nipple suddenly turns inward, becomes inverted when it wasn't before, or changes position. Nipple discharge can also be a sign, especially if it's bloody or occurs without squeezing. While discharge can sometimes be related to infections or hormonal issues, unexplained and persistent discharge should never be ignored. In some cases, the skin around the nipple may become red, scaly, or itchy. These changes might look like a rush at first, but if they don't heal with simple treatments, it could be something more serious. Another red flag is persistent pain or discomfort in the breast or armpit area. Many women experience tenderness or pain before their period, which is completely normal. However, pain that lingers and doesn't seem connected to your cycle should be evaluated. Breast cancer pain is not always sharp. Sometimes it's a dull ache, a feeling of heaviness, or a burning sensation. Pain alone doesn't always mean cancer, but when combined with other symptoms, it's something you should definitely take seriously. Listening to your body and not brushing off ongoing discomfort is one of the best forms of self-care. The fifth and final warning sign is a change in the skin or overall texture of the breast. This could include redness, warmth, or swelling in part of the breast. Inflammatory breast cancer, a rare but aggressive form of the disease, often causes the breast to look red, swollen, or bruised. Sometimes the skin thickens or hardens in certain areas, which can easily be mistaken for an infection or allergic reaction. If your breast suddenly feels different in texture, appears irritated, or has unusual warmth that doesn't improve, don't delay getting it checked out. Even if it turns out to be nothing serious, the peace of mind is worth it. Now, it is important to highlight that having one of these symptoms does not always mean you have breast cancer. There are many other possible explanations, but the key is not to ignore these signs. Early detection is what saves lives. Doctors recommend regular self-breast exams at home so you can monitor changes, annual clinical breast exams, and mammograms starting at the age recommended for your risk group. If you have a family history of breast cancer, you may need to start screenings earlier. Genetics, lifestyle, and environment all play a role, so staying informed and proactive makes a big difference. Think of it this way: your body is always giving you signals. It's up to us to pay attention. If you notice something unusual that doesn't feel right, don't second-guess yourself or wait it out. Trust your instincts and seek medical advice. Too many women delay checkups out of fear or thinking it's not serious. But the sooner you know what's happening, the sooner you can take control. And if it does turn out to be cancer, catching it early could mean the difference between a simple treatment and something much more complicated. Another important reminder is that breast cancer doesn't just affect women over a certain age. While it's more common in women over 40, younger women can be affected too. That's why self-exams and body awareness are crucial at every age. Men can also develop breast cancer, though it's far less common, so awareness really applies to everyone. Creating an open conversation around breast health is the first step in breaking down stigma and encouraging people to act early when they see warning signs. So, to recap, the 5 warning signs every woman should know are: lumps or thickening in the breast or armpit, changes in the size or shape of the breast, nipple changes or discharge, persistent pain or discomfort, and unusual changes in the skin or texture of the breast. These signs are not always cancer, but they are always worth checking. And there you have it. Staying informed, paying attention to your body, and acting quickly can truly save lives. If you learned something valuable from this video, share it with the women in your life. You never know who might need this information. Don't forget to subscribe for more health awareness videos, and let me know in the comments if you found these tips helpful. Stay aware, stay empowered, and remember your health is your greatest wealth.